The Zimbabwean constitution lists its official languages as Shona, English, Ndebele, Chewa, Chibarwe, Kalanga, Khoisan, Nambia, Ndau, Shangaan, Sign Language, Sutu, Tonga, Tswana, Venda, and Xhosa. In practice, however, the official language of education, business, and government is English. Shona and Ndebele are also major languages that are spoken in urban and rural communities. I, for example, have been bilingual since I could talk. We would speak English and Shona at home, and usually only English at school. That was and still is the same for many kids across the country. Bearing this in mind, I would later in my travels have a conversation with a volunteer I met while I was working at a theater in Kansas City. So you said you're from Zimbabwe? Yes, that's right, I replied. A look of confusion crept across her face. But you speak so well. I was starting to get a little confused. I guess she didn't know English was widely spoken in Zimbabwe. Thank you? She paused for a moment. Then, do you have lions and tigers running around all over the place over there? I smiled politely, struggling to suppress my laughter. Nope, not at all. If you want to see a lion, you would have to go to a national park, just like here. You wouldn't see tigers, though. Oh? Why not, she implored. Because there are no tigers in Africa. She eventually walked away, looking even more confused than when she first arrived. Imagine living through a similar conversation every other time you met someone new outside of your home continent. That, essentially, is the story of my life. If there's one thing I've realized in traveling across 4 continents over the years, it's that many people just don't know that there are countries in Africa that have functional education systems and a myriad of infrastructural developmental projects despite the challenges. Africa as a whole is much more diverse than it's given credit for. In Harare, for example, there are significant populations of Caucasians, Indians, South and Southeast Asian communities that are natural-born Zimbabwean citizens and continue to live there.